All right, speaking of welcoming back, welcome back to part 3 of our infinite? I hope it's not infinite, for Kristen's sake. For Christian's sake. For Kristen's sake. I hope it's not infinite for Kristen's sake. Because this game needs to get finished at some point. Part 3 of question mark of Lazy Dev's Advanced Shmup Tutorial Pico 8 Hero / Geniuses Shmup Prototype 7, 8, and 9 testing. Actually, technically no, because the first 3 I never. Whatever. This title's too long. Part 3, Lazy Dev Prototype Shmup testing. Here we go. GHI. Invite milkshakes. It's kind of like a milkshake. Do you know what this is? This is Mr. Black coffee liqueur with a little bit of oat milk. But yeah, so let's dive in. Let's dive in. It's super late in the world of the Christian who is in chat, as you can see over there. We also have Agent APM, others. Infinite milkshake. So let's find out how infinite is the milking. Let's start with prototype J. A F B C D A F J. Prototype G. Do I know anything about this? Suffer like G did. Is that a House of the Dead reference? Is that a House of the Dead reference? All right, I don't know. So we have a white shot. We have, whoa, what the fuck? Are those cubes? Oh god, okay. There's already so much happening. Hold on. I can't believe I caught that House of Dead reference. That's pretty bizarre. So the cubes are small. The cube meter, wait. When I let go, a bomba has occurred. So prototype G is back to this. So one of the previous prototypes had this thing where you guys, I'll link it below in the description if you guys haven't seen the previous videos, if there is some context necessary. But one of the older prototypes, let me turn this game up a little bit for me, had a thing where if you charge, and it looks like this is the same thing where you can shoot off into the ether. As long as you shoot, you charge. So let's start with the shot. So button 1 does a shot. As long as you shoot, if you don't shoot, you don't charge. Okay? Doesn't matter what you're hitting. You can hit nothing, and you will charge. If you get hit, the charge goes away. Okay, that's good to know. And then when the charge is up, okay, you can let go for a screen clear, but not damage, maybe? All right, let's find out if there's damage on this, because I felt like I wasn't doing damage. Okay, it does damage, but it's like localized damage. So the screen clear is full screen. The damage is localized. Second button. Second button on its own. So by the way, this is, okay. Oh my god, the second button charges it even faster. All right, wait. So first of all, this is really interesting because recently, yesterday, we did a kumite on a game called Astral Gunners. Astral Gunners came out on Friday. Astral Gunners is fantastic. Everyone here should play Astral Gunners. It kind of blew my mind in a lot of ways. But one of the things that it blew my mind in is that button 1 is shot, button 2 is focus. This is just like Astral Gunner, but then button 2 by itself is what appears to be sort of something else, perhaps? And Astral Gunners does it in a really interesting way. So there's characters in Astral Gunners where you have like full speed ship, and you hit the second button, you have a slower speed ship. Then you do just the second button, you have an even slower speed ship that has an even higher DPS. So it's like the cave system times 2. It's like, so for those that don't know, cave shmups have a rapid like this, and they have a focus, which slows the ship down. So it gives you extra focused fire, but also slows the ship down, right? They have an even more, like a deeper focus that is like second button only. So button 1, rapid, button 1 plus 2, focus, and then button 3, like uber focus, kind of. And you're like super slow, but you're not so slow that you can't dodge bullets, but you're like super slow and the laser's super fast. So very fascinating. So sorry, back to this. So it looks like Yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely charging much faster. We're definitely charging much faster if we're doing this. Also, it seems like we have a bullet slow. A really crazy shield in front that slows bullets. A lot of mechanics happening here. A lot of mechanics happening here. Let's figure out how to score. So it looks like I'm getting... So the cows are gone here. Yeah, I don't know if the cubes are cheese or what. So you get 1 cube per enemy. Killing an enemy does grant score. Does the cube then also grant score? Okay, cube meter's not going down. So it would appear then that that's just like a persistent meter. Can you die, please? Nice. Good 3 score there. Hey, where's my cube on that? Hey, where's my cubes? Hey, wait a second. Do you only get cube? Oh, he's on fire. Hey, he fixed that. That's nice. You only get cubes on rapid shot? Stop it. Stop it. Rapid shot? Uber? It's a 4-letter word. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. So it looks like cubes are only generated on rapid shot? No, now they're not what the fuck's happening here? Oh, now they're being generated. So if I do this, I can fire without... This is so weird. I can fire without bombing? Wait, if I do this, can I fire without bombing? Hold on, there's so much going on here. Let's see. So if I charge this up, let's say I charge this up fully. Okay. Huh, why? Why? So my first piece of feedback is, why not make... So, okay, I think you should, in my opinion, just controls-wise, it would make sense to me if you're rapid shooting and you want to pop the bomb, that you should perhaps tap focus? I don't know, it's kind of bizarre, because look, I can do this. And then I can, like, play in a really esoteric way and not let my bomb go off. Are you noticing this? But then if I let go of any button, I'll get a bomb. It's kind of, do you want this to be a skill thing? Like, is this like Korean backdashing for shmups? You can like tap shots and like, you wish complexity among the people? There's gotta be something you can do to simplify this to make this a little less cumbersome. Whoa! Cows are back! Yo, the cows were back! Alright, watch out, watch out. I have to figure out the cubes first. How are the cubes generated? How are the cubes? Is it point blanking? Okay, I think it's point blanking. Okay, okay, okay. So I should be able to generate... Okay, okay, cubes are generated by point blanking. I have a hyper! Now I have a hyper! Now the hyper is counting down. Can I still bomb while hypering? I can! Now I have a hyper. The cows are increasing the hype. I got 10 cows off the hyper. What is happening? Also, I'm ready to bomb again. Do bombs give you point blank? Do they auto give you cubes? Oh my god. What is happening? This is crazy. There's so much, there's mechanics on top of mechanics on top of other mechanics. This is awesome. I mean, I think it's awesome. It's kind of hard to tell. There's just simply a lot going on. I don't think I'm qualified to review this. I'm unqualified. I'm unqualified. Let's go to Cliff. This is interesting. So, alright. And I guess the cows were like massive Mondo scores, so I'm guessing, so, alright, actually, let's go back to the beginning. Get it? Let's just try to understand the scoring. So, it's definitely not the way. It's definitely not the way. I got most of it. I didn't even get all of it. That's the funny part. Okay. Oh my god. I just want to kill these guys so I can... That's fine. I'll get some iframes. So I can get my cubes. So you do have to catch the cubes, which is definitely going to create some routing things. Come here. No. Okay. Hyper time. Okay. So am I invincible? No, I'm not. I'm just very, very, very strong, right? I mean, you definitely want to be... Oh! Oh, when you get hit, you just pop right out of hyper. That's interesting. Huh. So, let's answer the question that I like to ask when I'm trying to play a game, which is... Oh, well, first of all, let's see what I missed. Let's go to... So I was given a paste bin. I was given a paste bin to cheat in case I didn't understand everything in the game. So let's find out if I understood everything. So let's go to the paste bin quickly. And see if I missed anything. And then let's talk about design. My thoughts on design, if there are any. So, common elements and changes. Bombs are now ranged. Only hit enemies within a certain range. All bullets are canceled. We got that. Bigger enemies will now blink and burn to indicate their health is low. Got that. Fantastic change. Amazing change, in fact. The ship now adds additional aura damage to enemies close to the muzzle flash. Close to the muzzle flash. How big is the muzzle flash? Aura is kind of about... Aura damage is about the like... you around the front of the ship, if you will. Sometimes even behind the ship, but it's about that. So I wonder where the muzzle flash is. So maybe we'll talk about that for a sec. But blah, blah, blah. There's the shield. We talked about the energy cubes to activate hyper. Holding fire will charge the bomb meter. Focus fire and shield charges the meter faster. Wait a minute. No, I don't know if I agree this. So it's not... This is faster. But, so there's 3 speeds? There's 3 speeds, right? There's slow, medium, and ultra fast. The shield is the ultra fast, right? Which makes sense. Power-ups are no longer magnetically attracted to the ship. I did notice that. It's an interesting change. Holding the fire will charge the bomb meter, blah, blah, blah. Bombing enemies, shooting them close range, respond to enemy cube. We figured that out. Once fully charged, we figured that out. We figured that out. Do more damage. Bombs are big. Bombs are bigger! Bombs are bigger. Point blanking and bombing drops more cows. Cows will replenish some of the hyper meter. Cows are worth points. Well, I did notice that. So, okay. Alright, it's a square hitbox that's wider than the ship. That's awesome. But does it protect you from the side? I see what you mean by the, It's not... It's more of a melee, then. It's like, it protects you from the front. I like it. I like it. It's like a melee, I don't know, like a, sort of a melee thingamajig. I wouldn't... It's not exactly an aura, but it's a take on the aura, which is fine, which is good. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I didn't quite get my hyper back. So, how do you... I'm trying to figure out how to generate hyper once I'm in hyper, if that makes sense. Alright. Point blank. Point blank. Pop that. Lots of cubies. Cube, hyper, cows. Okay, point blank. Big bomb. I think, visually, you might want to change the color of the big bomb. I know it's big only because you told me it was big. I wouldn't have noticed that for a while. It's kind of similar looking to me. Or just make it huge. Maybe make it like full screen or something like that. Just to really accentuate the bomb size difference. But a color would do it, I think. Would be enough of the indicator. Did I figure that out? Did I get cubes? Well, when I was in hyper, was I generating cubes or not? What did the paste bin say? Cows replenish. Okay, they're not cubes, they're cows. The cows replenish some of the hypermeter. This is interesting. I'm not entirely sure the purpose of the shield system in this case, other than to like get bomb really fast. But I don't know. It's I don't hate it or anything. I think it's a cool idea. Like, why not? I'm not sure exactly what to do with it. Oh yeah, there goes my hypermeter. Oh, wait. Oh, when you get hit, your hypermeter is okay. So you can create hyper meter, but you're gonna punish the player. Wait, is that true at all times? What? It's only true when you... What? Wait a minute. It's only true of cow hyper? Cow hyper is unfair. Cow hyper can only... You only get cow hyper if you complete your hyper. You don't get any dessert if you don't eat your meat. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? You know what I'm saying? Some older people will get that reference. Maybe some younger people, but I doubt it. You don't lose life, but you're sacrificing... You're sacrificing your hyper. Right? No? Did I just look at the wrong meter? Let me just double check really quickly. Shield experimental for G. Got it. Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm gonna check something. I just want to check something really quickly regarding... You prefer the meat to the... Alright. So... Ah, damn it. Wait, how do I... I'm still a little confused. You say I can generate hyper while I'm getting cows, right? But the hyper meter goes away. Do you think the hyper meter should stay so I can see that I'm generating hyper? That would have been a little bit, let's say a bit of an assumption on my part without reading the paste spin. Do you think that the hyper meter should stay if I'm getting hyper while cowing it? Oh! No death bombs? Come on. Let's get some coyote time on the... Alright, so... No, okay, I didn't lose hyper bar. I think I got hyper bar. I was looking at the wrong bar. Because it switched bars. Yeah, maybe just leave the hyper bar on the, Maybe leave the hyper bar on the screen for that one. Just to accentuate that you are getting hyper from cows as well as cubes. So do cubes give you score and hyper? They give you like a little bit of tick score, right? Yeah, like a 50 tick score. Oh shit, accidental bomb. Is it best? It's probably best to just bomb, right? It's probably best not to... Oh, where'd my bomb go? Oh, I see. That's actually a little bit, See, this is the thing. The negative edging is weird. Negative edge is weird. I've always felt like negative edging in games is weird, but it's even weirder here because it's like sometimes when I want bomb, I have to make sure to let go of the right button. But I guess if I let go of both buttons, it's fine, so it's not terrible. But it's the negative edging is sort of bizarre. Yeah, I need to do a bomb run, but it's like I'm just trying to determine whether this negative edge is a good idea or not. So I'm kind of like personally salty over negative edge these days because I think it ruined Elden Ring. Well, actually, it was in other Souls games, but Elden Ring has it really bad. Because the dodge roll in Elden Ring is a negative edge. And so it gives a really sloshy feeling. Because you have to press a button and then let go of the button. Now, this is a completely different scenario than that. But this sort of negative edge bombing, I'm just not so sure on. It makes the bomb sort of feel bizarre to me. I don't know if it's a bad thing. I don't like the feel of it. It doesn't feel like you're deploying anything. It doesn't feel like you're charging anything either. It just kind of just feels like something just occurs on accident, but you know that it's on accident next time. So the accidental feeling never really goes away, but you just know that that's how it works. Oh, sorry, I didn't explain what negative edging was this whole fucking time. Sorry, yes. So every button has a positive edge and a negative edge. The positive edge is when you push the button down. The negative edge is when you release it. The term negative edge is known by people in the fighting game community because, let's say you're trying to do a fireball with Ryu or something like that. In certain games, you can get the fireball to come out by releasing the button as well as pressing the button. In Dark Souls series, a button is used to run. When you hold it down, you run. When you tap it, you get a dodge roll. Because the tapping requires you to push the button and let go of the button, not just push the button. It's not a push tap. It's a push and let go tap. It creates input lag. And not even consistent input lag. It creates an unnatural amount of input lag for the player that is inconsistent. This game does not do that. So I won't leverage that complaint against this game. I don't think that's fair at all. I'm just curious if negative edging feels good. Or does it always just feel like you're trying to like right here when I'm doing what I call the button handoff, this button handoff. See this button handoff approach that I'm doing to not let the bomb go, so I can let it go when I want. This button juggling, basically. Now I'm inventing new terms, right? Button juggling. I'm button juggling, so I'm doing this to avoid the bomb from going off. I don't know that feels good. I don't know if it feels good. I think, like, it still feels like you're tying me up. Like, it feels like you're tying me up with this bomb, and you're, like, shoehorning it into the game when it either doesn't need it or doesn't benefit it. Like, it's like it's almost like it feels like you want a bomb in the game, not because the game needs a bomb. That's how it feels like to me. And so you're like, I'm out of buttons, so I'm gonna just do this. Like, this is a concession, right? It feels like a concession. It doesn't feel like a natural result of the game design. It feels like, oh, fuck, Pico doesn't have enough buttons. Wow, that was amazing. Did you see what happened there? I mean, there's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong happened. I died and immediately let go of the bomb. But I thought you lost bomb when you got hit. It's kind of fascinating. Maybe you don't. No, you do. Huh. So, what do I think of this prototype and the scoring? I really like the idea of building up a meter and activating a hyper. What I would do with this game, perhaps, I would probably, my opinion, again, we're talking opinions here, okay? This is just me armchair designing. Please, you know, keep in mind I'm not a professional game designer, nor am I a professional game critic. I'm just a guy. I would get rid of the bomb. I don't think the bomb adds anything to this. Just kind of makes things confusing. I love the hyper system. I would try to figure out how to give the player control over the hyper on when they want to hyper. That's what I would do. I would like... Yeah, no, I am a game designer. That's true, but I'm not like a professional. I'm not a professional game designer. But I guess like I don't have experience selling games, but I would. The bomb I think is too much. I love the hyper. I love the cube system. I love the hyper system. I love the fact that cows give hyper back. You get the steamroll effect. All of that makes a ton of sense. I like the shield. The shield is really interesting. You know what? Keep the bomb. I'm trying to figure out. So now I'm trying to figure this out. So I like the shield, but what is the? Here's what I would do. I would get rid of the bomb. I like the basic shot. I like the focus shot. I like the shield. I like the hyper. But how do we tie those together properly? How do we tie those together properly? How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? Get rid of the bomb. Button 1 is rapid shot. Button 2 is focus shot. Button 2 on its own is shield, just like you have it. When you're grazing bullets with the shield, you get cubes. You get yellow cubes. And leave the hyper as an auto-activate. That's fine. That's fine. Just leave it as auto-activate. That's what I would do to this one. The bomb is like too many layers on layers, and then it makes your fingers do weird things that I don't know if I appreciate when I'm doing the juggling and stuff. I kind of would like want to play like this almost. Because you have the shield, you have focus, and you also have like free bombs. This seems to be, oh god, but you don't have speed. Ah, damn it, accidental hyper. That's actually not accidental hyper, that's fine, that's okay. We can accidentally hyper. Yeah, that would be my take. Make the shield like a graze for cube generation. And you should be able to do it in hyper as well. If you want to, like, not kill things, but, you know, but riskily graze cubes to get really, really sick hyper refill or whatever. I don't know. That's my take on this one. That's what I would do this one. I like it though. It's really interesting. I would love to play more of this. I think even if it's left as is, it would be fascinating. I'd kind of get annoyed by the juggling. I would be like, do I want to do all this juggling? It's a really bizarre system on the juggling. It's not like that hard to learn, just feels weird. And also, if you miss the juggle, you're gonna end up with like a weird bomb. All right, so that's my take on this one. Christian, did I miss anything, or is there anything that you want me to comment on? I love it. I also, yeah, I mean, obviously the other big thing is hyper. Just leave that bar on probably, so you can see that you're getting hyper back for the cubes. I love all the scoring stuff is fantastic. The cube scoring is fantastic. The point blanking is fantastic. Actually, that's a good point. I might put the point blanking circle on the screen, like Devil Blade. Because that confused me. Again, I was like, how do you generate cubes? You know, I was like, how do you generate cubes? Sometimes I'm getting them, sometimes I'm not. I think you have to give the player a clue somehow that point blanking is generating cubes. You could change... You know what? If you don't want to do the circle, the Devil Blade circle, why don't you change the outline around the enemy to white? Or something like that. You have this outline, right? Your enemies are outlined right now with your outline algorithm. That's pink. Is it all the same color? Is it all pink? Let's see. That is a pink outline. That's a pink outline. So far, pink, 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 pink. Is everything pink? Everything looks like it's that same outline color. Yeah, cool. So maybe change the outline color. So you're not just copying Devil Blade. Change this outline color from pink to white. And that way people know if they're in point blank range per enemy, which is in some ways better than Devil Blade, because Devil Blade you're sort of like guessing is the enemy in the circle or not. Like you kind of know, but you kind of don't. This is like very definitive. This enemy is white. They have the white outline. They're gonna get... Yeah, Devil Blade has several circles. All right, aside. Aside, big aside. Big aside. Wait, where's my Devil Blade circle? Where's my Devil Blade circle scenario? You didn't notice the circle? The circle is super key in Devil Blade. It's like awesome. And it only appears when it needs to. It only appears when it needs to. It's very, very genius. I think it's worth mentioning on a fundamental level of one of the reasons why this game is won over so many hearts. Let me see if I can pull up the Sorry. Game's super loud. I didn't want to start the game. Hold on. You know what? Screw it. I will just start the game. No big deal. We can just work our way through this. Oh my god, that looks terrible. All right, 1 second. I don't even want to show that. I just want to show the one screenshot. I think I have a screenshot, but options. How to play? Here we go. Okay, you kind of can't see it in this. I'm gonna get a screenshot. I know I have this screenshot in my Discord. It's really, I want to show it. I want to like show it. Like I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Like exactly. Because it's really, really neat from a point blanking perspective. Also, doesn't a surge have a circle? Anyways, that's sort of like a point blanking thing. Here, here's what I'll do. I'll just pull up a, but there's Lion Cat. I'll just pull up like a random 1cc. Alright, right there. Perfect. So, alright. Sorry about the music. Alright, so these little blue circles that appear on the screen for Devil Blade indicate times 5, times 10, and times 15. Or I think it's like times 10, times 15, and times 20. And tells you, so you see these enemies are out here, they're only going to get 15. If they were here, they'd get 20. If they were here, they'd get 25. Right? And also, notice it's on the enemy itself. So you have a very clear indicator of what point blank damage you're doing on the enemy. Very clear at all times. But the circles also give you a visual representation of that. So you're never like left guessing or wondering what is happening. It's a really good visual way of sort of figuring this out. So, anyways, I thought that was important. I really think it is important because it's really cool. Comma and period step through video by one from. Yeah, no, I know how to do that. I'm aware of the comma and period. But thank you though. No, I appreciate that. Anyways, so that's that prototype. That's prototype G. Time to get to prototype H. Prototype Heart. Yo, this is Proto Heart? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get in there. Button 1, rapid fire. I'm sensing a trend. Cows are coming out. 2x, 4x, 2x. Wait a minute. Is this Devil Blade? Is this Devil Blade? This is just Devil Blade. You just made Devil Blade. we were just talking about this. Okay, we got 2 meters based. Okay, this meter does a bomb. All right, so 2 bomb meters. Nice. Is there a focus? No focus. Second button on its own does nothing. Okay, interesting. So it's just a basic point blanking. Let's see if bomb does anything interesting. Oh, you have like a little indicator on the ship, kind of. That's not a very bright indicator, but I like it. Oh, damn. Bomb is weak. What's up with these weak-ass bombs, Christian? Nothing is dying. Alright. So, we have prototype H, prototype Heart, which is Devil Blade. What do the cows do here? Let's find out. 2x. 4x. No focus. Fascinating. So the second button is just to bomb. So just to keep things simple. It's a very Choran Shah style control setup, which I actually can appreciate. So you're getting... Do you get your ×4 even if they're further away with the bomb? No. Damn! Was there bullets that weren't gonna get canceled by the bomb? Did you see the radius, guys, of the bomb? Let's figure out, how does one get a bomb? Does one have to hit enemies? Wow! Did you? You actually did it! You made it so you can't cheese into Bombville. Bomb cheese has been deleted. You have to hit things. This is great. I like this change. All right, now that it's not a focus, I will be hitting a different button on my stick because this is my bomb button. Okay, so you gotta hit things. Does point blanking give you more bomb meter? He's on fire. Oh yeah, but I'm alone. Are the cows just there for funsies on this one? I need to figure out why the cows exist. I have a question on the bomb on this one. Oh, it was not even a question, but I'm just like trying to figure out the purpose of this thing. It's not very useful defensively. I mean, it's okay defensively, but it's not very satisfying to use defensively. It's not. Let's see. Wait, I need to build a bomb. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if I get ×4 or something. Ah, it's just so small. It's very defensive. This is very defensive. I guess I could like point blank someone with it or something. All right, let's see. That was just 2x. So I don't think that I get... What? What's the bomb for? Why bomb existy? Existaroonie. Oh, did I just death bomb? Did I lose a life or did I death bomb? Did I death bomb? Oh, I want to see the replay. Wait, let's test the death bomb out. So what's? I mean, this is simple, but what's the purpose of the bomb? I'm not sure. Why would I use the bomb? It was not a death bomb? Okay. Why would I use the, more cows? No. Can't tell. Maybe we'll have to read the notes on this one, guys. I'm not sure. If it's Devil Blade, I'm missing one thing. Oh, God. Is there a boost? There's a boost. So... Alright. Okay. There's a boost. Let me just check something really quickly. I can tell you why I didn't boost. And that's because you don't have a bar. You might need a bar, a boost bar, some kind of gauge that gives me some idea that boost is available, but it's okay. I should have read the paste bin on this one. So when I'm holding it down, so you got a boost. That's cool. Oh, the boost is only a straight shot. Okay, and then boost gives you lots of score. Got it. Got it. So the bomb is really only for... So, like, what was your design idea for the bomb, I guess, is my question. The boost I get. The boost is making sense. It's interesting how the boost focuses the shot. That's kind of fascinating. I get why boost exists. The boost exists for score, also doing more damage, kind of like a cool Choran Shah's, or not Choran Shah, Crimson Clover sort of thing. That I get. I wonder if there's like a big boost. Let's see if I can get like a full bar of boost. I also like the fact that boost is... I love the fact that it's variable in the sense that, like, if I have like 3/4 of a bar, I get 3/4 of a bar of boost. That's really neat. That's very specific in a cool way. I really like that. But boost I sort of get, but then why bomb? Why not just have that button be boost? What does bomb get me? I guess. Is there any reason to bomb? Is there any reason you should bomb? Let's find out. Let's read the paste bin. Let's find out. The bomb is what's confusing me on this one. Everything makes sense, but I don't get the bomb. I think just make the button like immediately without looking at this paste bin, I would just say make that second button boost. Just make it boost. And if you tap it and you don't have boost, just be like, no boost! No boosty! And then as soon as, you know, and that bar is like enough that you need to get a boost off, and it's boost. Let's find out. Let's read the paste bin. Let's read the paste bin. Maybe I am missing. Maybe I are missing something. H. Fill your meter side where the bomb or hyper. Blah, blah. No focus fire. Second, trigger the bomb. Holding, trigger hyper mode. Hyper bomb requires charm, blah, blah, blah. Cows, blah, blah, blah. Bomb will immediately deplete half the meter. Yeah, we got that. In hyper mode, blah, blah. Bombs are bigger in hyper mode. What? Wait a minute. Hold up. Timeout. Flag on the play. Offsides. Roughness. Interior roughness. You can always do one last... You can bomb while hypering? The fuck? Why? And how? And, okay, hold on. So what you're telling me... Alright. The plot Dickens. The plot Dickens. Okay? The plot Charles. Cows also keep hyper going. Alright, so now I can boost. And what we're saying is... Wait, cows keep hyper... Ah, fuck. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Hold up. Boost. I have, like, one free bomb? I mean, I see the ship... Oh, okay, I lost it. I see the ship gyrating. Like, now that you told me that, I look underneath the hyper, and I can sort of gently see the bomb animation, but I think it should be... Like, you gotta figure out a much more visual way of telling the player they can do some of these things that they can do. But that's okay, these are prototypes, right? You can always make things more visually, you know, that's fine. So now I'm in hyper. Does bombing exit hyper? I just noticed the cows. Oh, damn. It doesn't last for very long, does it? That's okay. I think you need to chime this. You need to put an alarm on this that says hyper's about to end, because you're telling me I can bomb. Why would I... Let me ask you another question. Why would I not want to bomb at the end of hyper? Shouldn't you just auto-bomb at the end of hyper, if that's the case? I guess on like a hard boss, maybe I would decide to bomb and not hyper? I'm not sure. Oh, the skill of... Yeah, I mean, you can make it skill if you want. You're going to need to put some kind of alarm or some kind of chime or something that's extremely clear, like a circle that's going down. Something that's extremely clear. For high scoring, you have to SD to stop the decrease of hyper. So you can stop the decrease of hyper by killing yourself. But I guess it's like you put an alarm chime up that says, "Oh, it's ending. Like, make sure to hit the button." I don't know if that's skill. I think it's like a requirement. It's kind of like taking a test more than skill. I don't think it's a skill ceiling. I think it's just like you would do it every time. Maybe what's the downside to it? Just that you missed the window, but you're just gonna memorize the timing on it. Like, it's not like, I don't know if it's skill. I'm not sure if it's skill. Like, I'm watching the meter instead of playing, which I guess it's okay if you want them to like look at the meter or something like that. I don't know. I don't think it's like anything interesting skill-wise. To like hit it right before the meter goes away. I don't know. It's okay. It's like an active reload or something like that. But I don't know. That stuff kind of tends to go away after a while because you get the timing and then you don't worry about it. And it's not like a crazy amount of timing. I don't mind being able to bomb early out of hyper. I don't have an issue with that because it does cancel your hyper, right? So the button should still bomb. But my question is, why don't you just have a bomb go off at the end? Why punish the player for missing that tiny window? Like, yeah, no, I know. I'm saying I don't have an issue with hitting it earlier. I'm just saying, why don't you just have a bomb go off at the end of the hyper? So you have this piece. So if you die, you keep your hyper meter. What, is that intentional? Are you intentionally wanting someone to, like, for example, if they're like, there's no enemies coming and they're in hyper, to just immediately die and use their resources that way? Is that like an intentional, or is that was that side effect? Like, Loki's a genius, so he figured it out. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. It's like, oh, there's no one here. Like, get me killed, quick. Not sure. It's interesting. Side effect, okay, probably unintentional. You'd probably tune that out. Tune that out whenever you get it. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting prototype. I think I really do kind of miss the focus shot a little bit, sadly, but I'm not sure on the bomb. I'm just not sure on the bomb. I think if the bomb was like a big, impactful, screen clearing, like a lot of people get hit, you get iframes for like 2 seconds or something like that. Like if it was meaningful, I feel like it would be a better survival bomb. But right now, it's not a good survival bomb, and it's not a good scoring bomb. So really, what is it? Like, what's it doing? Right? Why does it exist? I think it only exists to get a free bomb at the end of your hyper. Or after your hyper. That's how I feel about it. So otherwise it's like... Yeah, see, it's not good. It's not a good survival bomb. That was a bad decision for so many reasons right there. Like... Wait, do you not lose your... Hold up a second, let me check something real quick. You lose your hyper... You lose all your hyper meter, right, when you bomb? Okay, let's see. So if I do this, I lose all my hyper meter, right? Oh, but you get it back from your... Whoa! That's sick. So that's my counsel on this one. I like it. I like it. I think the second button should just be tap to hyper, so you don't have to do that hold shit, because that's worthless. I didn't like it in Devil Blade. I don't like it here. The holding stuff sucks. Hold buttons suck. Rapid shot. The second button, you tap it, you get into hyper, and then you tap it again to exit hyper, and that's a bomb. Everything else doesn't need to be there. That's perfect. The bomb itself is really only to get additional cows to get the next hyper going. It's like a boost on the next hyper. Or a sort of like a big hurrah survival ending, like when you're point blanking trying to get your cows and you're like, oh fuck, I'm like too deep. Boom, you get a bomb, you get out of that situation, and you're good to go. Yeah, tapped. I mean, it's already doing that. That's already there. I'm simply saying to get rid of the hold and get rid of the manual bombing. That's not a hyper. There's no point in those. Like I like it. I think this is a fantastic system. It's not one that I've seen either. In a way. So you know, you're in hyper. You're like sick. Oh shit. See, I fucked up hyper there even though I held it. Cause I don't like hold buttons. I didn't like it in Devil Blade, I don't like it here. I think Devil Blade should have a separate button for that. Like strongly believe this, and I'm not just saying this now, I really do strongly believe that. Like you can see my Discord history of like complaining about that as a design flaw of that game. But this is one way to get your hyper back for next time. So that's my thoughts on this. That's how I would do this. I would get rid of the manual bomb, hyper only, keep that bar. That bar is your bare minimum to hyper. If you have more, great. If you have less, no. And you can hyper, and then the end of hyper, you automatically get a bomb. If you want to exit early, your choice. No problem. You can tap it again to early exit. And meanwhile, you're just shooting. So, I like it. Great prototype. Just a small adjustment to me. Very small adjustment. The circles for point blanking would also be nice, but it's a small thing. Okay. Those are my thoughts. Any questions, comments? Oh, just check the paste bin one more time. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Hell yeah. I do find the... I should mention... Or maybe ask, what was the design decision behind making the hyper thin? Why thin? Why thin hyper? Was there a reason for that? Why? I feel like you're already going to get punished by diving in and trying to get bullets. Or trying to get cows and... Like, why the further punishment on the player, I guess? Why not keep it a wide shot? There's gotta be some reason. There's gotta be some reason you decided to go 2 different shot types. Give me something. Give me something. Loki, what do you think? that's my only real question left on the table. You would prefer if the wide shot was narrow as well? your reason is it's just boring? That's your design reason? Yeah, I don't know. Change something. Change something. That's funny. I mean, it's not a bad reason. It's a good design reason. It does have implications, but it's not a bad reason. I think that's a great reason to put something in the game. I don't think I'm laughing about it because I think it's funny, but I don't think it's a bad reason upon reflection that to put that in the game. But I do think it's going to result in some interesting hyper to be a skill check. What does that mean? Also, Loki, why would you prefer the narrow shot? Is that because you're accidentally killing enemies that you want to make sure you don't kill? Why would you prefer a narrow shot? I'm not sure I understand. The skill check we need to talk about. But let me play some while you guys are DPS on what I'm right in front of. You find that the wide shot isn't killing things right in front of you fast enough. Is that correct? So you would rather, let's say there's 5 enemies. You would rather laser in on this one, dodge the shot, go up there, point blank it immediately, and then move on to the next enemy. Score should be a reflection of how well you are performing in hyper. I get that. But wide shot and straight shot those aren't mutually exclusive. A wide shot is beneficial when you're point blanking. It encourages point blanking because it's beneficial when you're point blanking. A long shot does not encourage point blanking. It encourages a different style of play, or like a more bullet streaming or dodging heavy style of play. You don't need to be point blanking to do damage. And so as you come up to an enemy with a straight shot, you're doing a linear amount of damage, which is, I think, what Loki likes. Loki wants linear amounts of lots of damage so he can get someone's health to 90% quickly, or 10% quickly, go up and finish them off, and move on to the next person. No, I don't think spread shot, I think you're wrong. I don't think spread shot encourages people playing from the back. And narrow shot is... I think that's the exact opposite. I think you are exactly 180 degrees of what the truth is on that. I think spread shot encourages people to point blank because you can't get damage otherwise. You can sit in the back, but nothing's going to die. Narrow shot, you can sit in the back and things still die. Therefore, narrow shot is a long-range shot. Wide shot... It does depend on the enemies you face. If you're facing lots of smaller enemies, a wide shot's going to be better for playing back. But hear me out. If you're facing a lot of small enemies, narrow shot up close doesn't help you fucking anyways. Let's say you're facing 10 Zako that are coming in, and like 10 popcorn enemies that are coming in, swarming you. Wide shot, you sit back, you shoot them, they die. Linear shot, you can't go up. You are also sitting back, and now you're bullet streaming. It's the same situation. It's just easier on one versus the other. You don't have to bullet stream when you're a wide shot. But linear shot does not encourage melee to me in any way. It encourages... Why would I melee? If I'm 30 feet away and I'm doing the same amount of damage, why would I melee? Why would I go up? From a survival perspective, there's no reason to. That's fine. If streaming is more challenging and it can be more fun, it can be more surgical, that's fine. I don't think that when you're talking about, like, going back to the Devil Blade example. If you look at some Devil Blade play, right? Like, everyone is using... Let's just look at the gameplay. Everyone will be using the wide shot up close and the linear shot further away. The wide shot, I think, might even do more damage up close, if not the same amount. I I think if you're going to have one shot, the wide shot is the shot. Because if your issue is, I don't have enough damage on people in front of me, you need to get closer. Your problem is you're not close enough. You need to play more melee to get the damage that you seek or require. So if your thing is, I like linear because I like melee, I would reject that notion and say, no, we just need to make the spread shot powerful up close, where it's supposed to be. And, oh, I'm not doing damage to this enemy. Well, that's because you're not close enough. Get in there, and the spread shot will do what it needs to do. If the problem is a spread shot, the reason a lot of people like a linear shot in games like Dodonpachi or even like a Devil Blade is two reasons. One, if the enemy is further away and their hitbox is like this big and half your wide shot is missing. Linear shot. Great idea. The second reason is for timing-based chaining. So in timing-based chaining, it's very difficult to not kill enemies when you don't want them dead. When you want to kill 6 enemies, then 3, then 2, not 8, then, oh shit, there's no one to kill, my chain is going to drop. So they like the linear shot because you can pick who to kill and when more surgically. And I totally get that. I understand that concept completely. With a spread shot, the only way to do that is to stop firing, which incurs more bullets. It can be done, but you have to stop firing with the spread shot to do it. And that's harder for a player to do, is like, oh, I'm going to let go of the fire button a little bit. Try using the spread shot with the popcorn. You got it, boss. Is this what you're saying? Or are you saying that, like, they... And so now, I'm in surgical mode, which is fine. How many bullets are landing? Very few. 2 streams is, like, lucky. It's usually 1 stream. If you're in front, maybe 2. Maybe. That's lucky, though. I think if you're up close, maybe 3? I could do 3. Looks like 3 right there. Let's kill everybody but 1. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe 3? I think 3. If you're really tight with the timing, I think 3. That's 2. That was 3, I think. Somewhere between 2 and 3. I can't tell for sure. But on to the next prototype. I think we've talked about this quite a bit. Those are just my thoughts, you know. GHI. Prototype I. Number 3. Hyper is mostly 3. Yeah, which means you're doing more damage. Even you're saying hyper is 3, so you're doing more damage whether you're up close or far away. You're doing more damage, period. Which might be part of the issue from a Zako perspective. But hyper does more damage too, right? Doesn't just hyper in general do more damage? That's a good question, actually. But, you know, I think hyper would do more damage too. I don't know. Personally, I would just keep the spread shot on the hyper. That's just my thought on it. And I would just let the players figure it out. It's more predictable. All right, so what do we got? L1. What is that? Why is it? Okay, it's a charge. And I hear a beep when I pushing the first button. Something is charging. Something is charging. Ready. The first power ready. The second power ready. Release! You better release! Release it right now or else! It's a bomb. Nice. L3. My L is 3. Interesting. Okay. Release! Stars have been generated. Okay. L2. Wait, why is my L back to 2? Okay. Can we kill things a while? Okay. Okay, 300 star, 400, 600, 700 star, 1,000 star, 1,300 star. Okay, bullets canceled into 1,400 times 9 stars. Is what? Is the score? Was the last explosion? Let's see if it's probably the last explosion. Oh, dang it. Be-doo. I'm like looking. I'm not looking at this gameplay. I'm looking at the screen and trying to figure out everything here. Okay. 3,000. Okay, that's just the last. Okay, got it. Okay, so what I'm getting is you are loading stars up with some kind of value. Is it point blanking based? 2x. 2x. Everything is 2x? No. There is a point blank. There's still the point blank stuff. That's sick. Okay, there's also a focus shot. There's also a shield. The shield is extremely fast on the charge. L4. Why is it L4? But if you don't kill things... Okay, alright. L3. Okay. Alright, got it. Level 1. Level... L2. Is that corresponding to the amount of stars that I got? Hold on. Wait! 600 max? Why am I not getting kills? 700, 800, 900. 1,000. 1,100. Okay, now we're good. Oh, once you get to the max, you can know why? Why not? Seems kind of weird. So 2,200 times 9. That makes sense. 2,500. If I let go of shot. 1,700. 2,000. So my main score is going up, and this is like an additional bonus? Can I do it without shooting? Okay. It's just, the reason I'm floundering here is I'm trying to figure out, like the mechanics aren't intuitive, right? So I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing at any given time. Negative edging. You silly man. Ouch. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. What am I doing here? So, first of all, my first question is, why do I have to hold this button to charge this meter? I'm trying to figure that out. That's the first design question I'm kind of curious about. Like, why do I have to hold this button? Can I hold this button? But then, I'm doing the Passover thing again. I have to do the Passover. The old passy. The skill pass, if you will. And then you get the tiny bomb again. I'm not sure I understand the L's yet. L2? Oh, should have released. Oh my god. The bullets are really important because the bullets are your multiplier. So you have to... I really don't know why you have to hold this button to charge. Like, why can't that just be based on kills or something? Like, so I don't have to hold this button the whole... It just feels weird in a shmup to force me to hold this button and then do this weird Passover thing to... Oh, you can melee with the shield. That's sick! That's extremely sick. Holy shit, that's really sick. The meleeing is sick. Maybe you should just turn the shield into an actual melee. Wait, why can't I kill? Wait, oh, is it not melee? You're trying to... I know. Yes, thank you for explaining your innuendo. I gathered. I'm still trying to understand the video game. No, so there is not a melee. I think it must have been because I was like... Yeah, but, why force the player to hold this down? It just seems weird. Oh, I did release! Check the tapes! Okay, alright. Let's get some score. Whoa, the fact that it blows the stars all the way away for you to chase them down, it's a little cruel. It's a little cruel. Oh shit. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure on this one. I'm not a big fan of the what I call the button juggling. But it's there. I mean, it's okay. Let's see if I can get this bit. Oh, it's so hard to chase down the fucking star. The stars should not move so far. That is so demoralizing. Don't go away! Come to me! Oh my god. I'm almost wondering you should not let the players chase down the stars, but... Oh, I released! See, that time I released one button, but not the other button, so I didn't get the juggling is weird, man. The juggling is weird. That's the weirdest thing about this whole thing is the button juggling. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know on this one. This is not my favorite. I think it just feels awkward. Like, this juggling thing just feels kind of awkward. And then, if not, I'm just doing this. And now I can't get any more score. And now I have to pop this, which is, I think, what you wanted. I feel like what you wanted is for me to be forced to pop it. So you don't have someone chaining the entire stage or something like that. And I get that. But I feel like what you've got is this really bizarre situation where I'm like, okay, I'm killing enemies. I'm trying my best. I have to kill enemies while shooting. So, like, I can't let shots miss. I think we talked about this last time in the previous video. I can't let shots miss because there's only so many shots I'm allowed to take because I'm forced to hold this button down. It's forced. So, if I'm shooting and hitting nothing, that's bad. That's very bad. Like, that is very bad. So I have to make sure I hit as many enemies as I can, as close as I can. And then, once the thing is filled up, I have to let it go with a ton of bullets. And the bullets are extremely important. So it has to be a lot of bullets or else it's not worth it. Oh yeah, and I get to go switch to shield so I can generate more bullets. So let's see how much score I can get out of this first section. So I want to point blank. Ah. Bullets can we get here? Come on. No! Why are they getting away from me, Christian? Christian, please. Why are they running away from me? I hate this. Oh, they're so far away! Why? What's the point of that? I hate that. I really hate that. I, like, irrationally hate that. Like, oh, it's so frustrating. Like, oh my god. I really hate it. Why? Why not just have them come... Why not, can't I just have all the stars? Just give me all the stars. Why are you making me do this? So what would I do with this one? Not sure. So, first of all, I think maybe if the meter just went up on its own by shooting things, that would be ideal. I don't think there's any real reason to have it be a charge like this. I don't think that helps. I'm trying to figure out what that helps, other than creating complication. I think you need to just make it a bar. So then that's gonna change a lot. So let's see. If you were to shoot, and then button 1 was shoot, button 2 was focus, and the shield. You can keep the shield. Wait, but then how would you deploy it? You need some way to deploy it. So let's say you're shooting, you're getting the meter's going up. You're shielding, you're focusing, the meter's going up as it does. Bloom, bloom, bloom. I don't know about the shield. I'm actually wondering if the shield fits in this. Oh, great, I still missed the detail. Let's find out. Okay. Let's read the prototype notes. My mistake. This is a prototype derivative Balatro style. You charge a bomb meter by shooting. Focus and shield will charge it faster. Yep, got that. Once the bomb is charged, you can hold it for a little while. You can release the bomb by releasing all buttons. Got that. While charge the meter, all your score gets added to your current store value. Yep. Killing enemies close range will give you 2x. Yep. While you overcharge the bomb, you no longer get score. Yep. We got that. When you release the bomb, all of the bullets in range you convert to star. Yep. You score star value after. Yep. Got all that. Enemies killed by the bomb will drop cows. Picking up cows will upgrade the next bomb to a level of 6. You get 1 level per cow. Cows above level 6 will give a fuck 1,000 points. Christian, why is this so complicated, buddy? Higher bomb levels will have a wide range and will hold the charge longer before they overcharge. All right. Let's try to get some high bomb. Now, how do we get cows? Enemies killed by a bomb will drop cows, so I have to bomb chain of some sort. All right, let's figure this out. Thank you for letting me know. I was definitely not going to get all those details for sure. So it has to be enemies killed? So not bullets. So now it has to be, but only on a Tuesday. Yeah, no kidding. But only on a Tuesday. I'm sorry. It's giving me a headache. Okay. No, I have to kill enemies with the bomb now. Like, you're asking me to now kill enemies, which is the opposite. The opposite of killing bullets. Kill enemies, which is the opposite of killing bullets. To get cows, which upgrade the... What the fuck? Also, bombs will reset the level on... I can do... What do you mean I can do both? What are you talking about? What are you saying with your words? What are you saying with your mouth words? Like this? No, I can't. That was the optimum bullet cancel for that group of enemies. Notice how I couldn't kill all the enemies because that's not. They can only one bullet is. That time was the best thing. Oh, then I missed all the stars. Like this is nightmare mode. This is like nightmare mode, man. This is like, the stars are flying away. I can't get them. The cows are only for killing enemies. I'm trying not to kill enemies so I can fill the screen with bullets so I can get stars, which are also floating away, by the way. What is this? What is this mode? This game is actively pushing itself away from me. It's like, don't play. Don't even try. You might... This is a nightmare game. This is like, oh my god. Like, at any point, is this game gonna, like, give me something for playing it? Working as intended. Alright, good, nice. Got a lot of stars, but not a lot of cows, which is how it's gonna go. You will either get stars or cows. No matter what you say, that is definitely gonna be the thing that people are gonna have to juggle. I do not believe otherwise. Okay, 2 cows at least. Okay, let's see if we can then charge the next bomb to be bigger. Okay, let's see. Stop dying! Stop dying! I have to kill you with the... Oh my god, this is the most nightmarish game design I think I've ever seen in my life. Because all elements are fighting every other element. It's actually truly magnificent. Honestly. It's magnificent. Every element is You want me to shoot to charge the bomb. I don't want to kill enemies, but you want me to kill enemies to get score. But I don't want to kill enemies, so I can kill them with the bomb. But you don't want me to kill enemies, you want me to get stars with the bomb. But I need to kill enemies with the bomb, so I can get more cows for the next bomb. To be bigger, to get more enemies, to get more cows. But not enemies that I'm shooting while charging the bomb, so I have to shoot off into a fucking corner. There wasn't even a run! Oh my god. Is it a good score? I wouldn't know. Psycho game. Psycho killer game. Psycho killer game. That's what this is. Oh my god, terrifying. It's truly, truly nightmarish. Oh, no cows. Okay, there we go. Gotta kill people. Come here! Okay, got L4 going. Yeah, I'll keep the focus shot going. Okay, wait, I have to get in here and kill this guy. Okay. Die! Level 3? What is this level 3 nonsense? No, I didn't want to kill him! You're forcing me to not kill enemy. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know how I got that score. No idea. So sick though. I'm gonna take my world record. Prototype IWR. Let's go. Was it like one sick bomb at that I had like 4,000 stars on for? During the rant, no less. The rant bomb. A classic. A classic. What do you know about the rant bomb? Nothing. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. No. Come on. I need more enemies! You idiots, get out of my fucking way. No, I let go! So yeah, I don't know. I have severe issues. I have severe issues with this game design. You almost need to make a chart. Like, you need to make a chart of this and, like, put stuff into different columns. Like, this affects this, which affects this, which affects this. Like, it's, I don't know, man. As a shmup, this is nightmarish. Like, you're asking me to do the craziest. I don't know what you want me to do. Frankly, I feel like it's like it's a prototype insofar that you don't know what to do as a dev, and so the gamer is just sort of like, well, I guess I'll figure it out for you. Oh man, nightmare. I mean, if it's multipliers, it's all about bullet cancels still at the end of the day. Wait, no cow? Come on. Nonsense. One star. It's okay, I got an L2. I got an L2 visa. L2 visa. Yeah, if it's all about bullet cancels, it's just gonna be like trying to get that big bullet cancel. Circus. Oh, Proto C. Is that you guys named that Proto Circus? That's nice. I like that's cute. Yeah, it's real cute. Oh, come on. Prototype Circus. That's pretty sick, not gonna lie. Don't die! Stop dying! No! Ah! Here we go. We're getting the big bomb, guys. Big bomb's happening. Big bomb's happening. Here it goes. Here it goes. Nope, that was crap. That was crap. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Garbage. Garbage game. Garbage score. So, what do I think of these prototypes? I guess all of them. To me, Prototype 2 was, I think, the closest to something that I would take forward. This one's the most interesting, but it's also the most unrefined, and probably just needs, like... Well, what would I do with this? Gosh. I think I already told you guys. Wait, did we figure this one out? Did I give an opinion on this? I can't even begin. Like, I don't even know what to do with this one. What did I say earlier without the cows? Oh, okay. I remember now. Shoot. So no charge shot, basically. I still maintain that it should be no charge shot. I don't think the shield does anything here. I think the second button should just be focus. And perhaps... Or maybe the second button can just be bomb. Yeah. Yeah, do you need focus? I don't think you do. Yeah, maybe you don't need focus. I mean, focus is okay, it's nice. Maybe you can just do the let go to bomb thing. But... Last round I like this the best. What's a nightmare this round? I missed focus in Proto H. Proto H, yeah, well, I missed it, but it wasn't necessary. I just missed it because I was used to it. But it wasn't necessary. Like, Proto H was perfect. It just needed a little bit of tweaking and it was perfect. Ah, you miss it too. Interesting. This is a Pico 8 problem. Time to go to Love 2D. Take this bullshit, port it all to Love 2D, add a third button. It's that simple. 3-button game. 3-button shmup. Perfect. Cave shmup. Rapid, focus, bomb. You're working your way around. This is a situation where Pico 8 is ruining your game. It's not making your game better. It's not making your game better. It's ruining that shit. It's like, it's literally like you are doing all of this creative shit, and you want focus, but you also want bomb. And you know what you're getting? You're getting neither. You're getting neither. So you have to choose. You want to do Pico 8, right? That's what you like? Alright, cool. Now you gotta choose between focus and a bomb. That's the power of Pico 8. The power of constraints. The power of Love 2D is, well, fuck it. You want to add a third button? Add a third button. But the power of Pico 8 is, that's it. You gotta choose. And I think you choose bomb. I think you Choren shot. Engines and budgets and players. I don't know. I think you get rid of focus. I think you go back to, let me load it up again. Let me load up the sick prototype of Gangsterness. What was this one again? Oh yeah, this one was the one with the charge, right? Yeah, this is perfect, dude. The shift speed is perfect. The shift speed is, everything is perfect. I do think the hyper, you might want to put some iframes on it or cancel the screen bullets when you hyper. I would take this one and refine it. It's sick. Oh, I missed the bomb! Come on. I hate this game. But this one is sick. Maybe add the... Yo, can you add... Hyper does have iframes. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hell yeah. It already has iframes. Sorry, I noticed that I thought it did, but I didn't, like, fully know. Oh, so based. Oh, so based. Dude, this is the one. So, can you add your Balatro shit to this, I guess? I don't even hate the focus shot. Like, the focus hyper. This is the cleanest playing one. If I were to play a shmup, I would play this one. That third one is the most interesting one, but it's like an experimental mode. It's like a mode that, you know, you put out there more as like a scoring experiment than like a game. Because it's not, it's messy. It's real messy to me. It's real messy to me. Come on, come on. Aw, not enough iframes. Just kidding, just kidding. That's fine, it's fine. Oh, come on. Your aura sucks, by the way. Your aura is garbage. That's one thing that's for sure. Your aura is not an aura. If it only protects the front of the ship, it's not an aura. It's something else. It's like a melee. The point of the aura is the sides of the ship. Like, here, I should be hurting this thing. That's the point of an aura. Like, here, I should be hurting this thing. I was a little bit there, actually, but, like, here. I should be hurting it. That's the aura. So, can we add the Balatro to this? Like, let's think about this, right? Because it's very simple. This one is hyper, bomb. I don't just prefer it, I'm obsessed. It's good. It's very good. It's beyond good. And if you have the Devil Blade in here, you're in good shape. Okay. I got you. Listen. We're gonna let's break prototype H completely. Because it's too clean, it's too good. I don't think if you ship this, people would expect this from you. Because they'd be like, nah man, this is too clean. It's like Devil Blade meets Cave. It's actually perfect. And without jank, it's not a shmup. Without jank, it's garbage. Every legendary shmup has like 2-3 super jank things. Devil Blade has that stupid charge for the boost and bomb. That's garbage. Devil Blade also ships with the shot switching thing, which everyone goes and changes to direct. Garbage. Neither of those things need to apply for Devil Blade. They could fix that. Zero Ranger has the TLB, which is kind of stupid. So on and so forth. DFK has laser rails. Everything needs something jank. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what I would do. We take prototype H, okay? While you are in hyper and you are generating damage and cow spawns, you are feeding a sub meter. They're not, in fact, fuck cows. They're not even cows. Don't do that. That's mean and wrong. Cows are cool. Cows are cool creatures. Don't do that. But fuck cows, though, for real. Those are now stars. You get into hyper, you generate stars, not cows anymore. The cows... the stars... Sorry. Fuck the cows for a second. The stars go into a meter Balatro style. That has a multiplier, just like before. When you... finish your hyper, i.e. it auto-bombs you out, or you bomb out, you get a bullet cancel for your bomb. That adds to the star count. Multiplied by all the enemies you shot during hyper, boom, bam, subtotal, kablowy, loop it over again. What do you think? Do you get... the question we have to yet to answer is, do you get hyper while in hyper? You can keep that. How about the stars fill a little bit of hyper? That's fine. That don't matter. That don't bother me. It's gonna end. It's gonna end. Which means you don't have to force a player to fucking shoot off into the distance or accidentally kill the wrong enemy. You don't have to force players to make bad decisions like the third one does. It's like it handcuffs you and says, here, walk down the street. And as you're walking down the street, it's like turning you around deliberately and saying, walk this way. And then behind you is something cool, too. And you're like, I don't understand. What do you want me to do? That's what you need to do. Balatro prototype H. Yes, enemy store. Enemy score times enemies killed. No. It's not. Here, I'll rewrite it. Enemies score times enemies killed plus bullets canceled during ending bomb. That is the correct calculation. So you have your subtotal, you have enemies killed, and you have the ending bullet cancel, which either happens on its own or you choose. So that gives you a cool little thing, right? Like when you're in a boss or whatever, you could bomb for survival because, oh fuck, I'm getting, torn apart. But even if you bomb for survival in a sea of bullets, or you bomb with a sea of bullets, you're going to get all those stars. You could choose to bomb early on a more lucrative pattern to get more stars, and start your next hyper early. So this gives you this is like a smooth decision making that you can make. And you still have the point blank scores, and you still have everything else. Prototype J. Prototype J. That's all. I will leave you with this information. Enemies score times bullet cancel. But you can only cancel bullets during a bomb. How are you going to cancel bullets? You're putting so much weight. Now you're putting too much weight into the bullet cancel, in my opinion. So you're having players like you're really gonna the whole score, the entirety of the game score will hinge upon whether you canceled 6 or 10 bullets during that bomb. I'm okay with that if you're okay with that, but it's very jerky. It's like this, right? It's gonna be like this, where it's like if you bomb slightly early, or you hyper time your hyper in a wrong spot and it runs out during a sea of blue and there's nothing, you are totally fucked. You're totally fucked. You're totally fucked. We had pickups and enemies pushing the mult in Proto C. That's not what I mean. Well, what do you mean by pushing the mult? I don't think... No. So, it's 1-to-1 with enemies, but it's based on stars. So, like, there's still a visual tie to the multiplier increase, right? So, in this prototype, a star would increase your multiplier by 1. Stars can be gained, thusly, canceling bullets or killing enemies, right? The enemy score is still based on the proximity bonus of the point blanking. But stars, balance them however you want to. Hell, fuck it. If you don't want to put stars for Zako, don't put stars for Zako. Just put stars for mid enemies. It doesn't matter. You are choosing it, but you're giving the player very, very easy understanding. I got a star? Good. That's a good thing. I get it. That's going to increase my multiplier. I cancel bullets? I get more stars. That increases my multiplier. It's very clear. There's nothing hidden or unvisual. Like when you kill an enemy and a number goes up, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. If you don't show me visually that I'm scoring or something is happening, I'm not going to go read that number. If it's a ×1, ×2, I'm not going to read it. The visual concept of stars coming into the ship and then the number's increasing, I don't need to look at the number. I know I got 5 stars there. I know that it's better. I can guarantee you, right? I don't have to look up at like, is it 5, is it 6, whatever. Later I can look to see if it's 7, if it's or 8. Point is that the stars are the multiplier. You can get stars from either canceling bullets or killing enemies. You can decide how to balance your stars. I don't care, right? You want it to be all the enemies, great. You want it to be none of the enemies. You want it to just be bullets, just like you said. That's fine too. I think just bullets is a little bit harsh. I think it's a little bit like this. I think if you have enemies and bullets, you get like ×10, ×12, and then, oh, a really good cancel gives you ×16, ×18, but a really shit cancel, you're still at ×12. If you do just bullets, a really shit cancel is like 0. The difference between 0 and ×2 is like insane, right? But the difference between ×12 and ×14 is, you know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on it. And that's just how I would do it. I'm not big on like huge punishments, right? I want like I'm a smooth scorer. That's how I like to do it. I love the idea of all 3 of these though. So yeah, that'll be the end of, I think, unless you had any more questions or thoughts, Loki, or concerns. I think that's it to me. That would be awesome. And yeah, the focus is gonna go to hell. It is what it is. Pico 8, you know, what are you gonna do? Pico 8 wants you to be constrained. Okay, we gotta be constrained. You know, that's all go. Thank you guys for watching. Christian, thanks for joining. This is a blast. These are always a blast. I love that I get to do this. I love that Christian gets to do this. Do not forget to check out his tutorial. I will link it below. I will link it right now in chat. Do not forget to go to Lazy Devs Academy, follow their channel, even if you don't code, even if you don't like tutorials, even if you don't like shmups. I don't care. Christian's an amazing speaker. He's a very intelligent, like, explainer of things, and there's cool shit in here just to think about. He's also got fantastic interviews with other shmup devs, like System Erasure, and I think Boghog, possibly, definitely Danbo. Correct me if I'm wrong here. And definitely check the page out, like, follow, subscribe, and do all that stuff. The man has really cool stuff over there, and he's letting me do this, and we're having fun with this. I love it. You're very welcome, and go check that out. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.